All right, welcome to the Lowdown, brought to you by Unibet. I'm Dev Sahni, and joining me today is a two-time two-weight world champion. He's a man well known on these shores, and he is back on July the 2nd. It is the one, the only Zolani Tete. How are you?
I'm good, my champ. Thank you very much, man, for having me on the show. It's been a while. I'm happy to be back.
It's good to have you back. I mean, you're saying thanks to me for having you on the show. Thanks for being back. Thanks for fighting at Wembley Arena, July the 2nd. We can't wait for it. How have you been?
I've been doing good, my brother. Keeping myself in good shape. I know I've been away for plus minus 2 years now since COVID started. So I couldn't come through. I couldn't be there with you guys, but I've been keeping fit. Keeping myself in position where whenever you need me, I can come out and say, I'm ready. I want to fight.
Well, it's July the 2nd. It's Super Bantamweight now, your new weight division, and it's Jason Cunningham in the opposite corner. There's an IBF international title on the line. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings heading into this fight, your return to the UK, Zolani?
Firstly, I'm happy to be fighting in England once again. It's been a while, and I'm fighting a credible opponent in Jason Cunningham. I believe we're gonna put up a great fight, and I've been preparing so hard for the fight. Plus minus 16 weeks now preparing for this fight, so I'm ready for the fight, and I believe getting this opportunity to fight again for an IBF international and a Commonwealth title is a great opportunity for myself. And I believe winning them will open doors for me to become a world champion once again.
And tell me about this move to Super Bantamweight now. Are you is your time at Bantamweight completely done? Was it a difficult weight for you to make and you're more comfortable at this weight?
I wouldn't say Bantamweight was difficult for me, but I work around my team. So if my team feels Super Bantam is best for me, then I can't say no to that, because it's all about opportunities, and we've been looking for this kind of opportunity. So when fighting at Super Bantam, I believe I feel a lot more strong than when I was fighting at Bantamweight. So I think this division is one of the divisions where Zolani will come in and become a world champion once again.
So the aim now is to become a 3-weight world champion, and Jason Cunningham stands in your way, huh?
Jason Cunningham is standing on my way to become a 3-time world champion. And I believe he can never do that to me. And I can't let him do that to me, because this is my dream. I was born for boxing, and boxing is my life. So I can't let Jason Cunningham, unfortunately, for him to stand in front of me, I'll have to take him out.
Do you think you can take him out? We have seen you take out fighters before. We've seen you do it in record time in Belfast. We've seen you knock out Paul Butler. Do you feel as though you can knock out Jason Cunningham?
I believe with the strategy and the strength that I have now, I believe I can take out Jason Cunningham, and I will take him out. You watch, you wait for the 2nd of July, and I'm not trying to scare him or anything, but I'm telling him exactly what is going to happen, that I will take him out on the 2nd of July.
Well, he has said the same thing about you, Zolani. I spoke to him last week, and he said, he pointed right down the camera and he said, Zolani, I'm going to fill you in. Now, I don't know if you know what that means over there, but over here, that doesn't mean something very good.
I don't know what it means, but whatever that it means, bring it on. I'm ready for anything that he will be bringing. And I'm telling you now, once you see me in front of you, you will never be the same. Once I touch you, you will never be the same, brother. Believe me.
What do you know about Jason Cunningham?
I know Jason Cunningham is a good boxer. He's a good mover, and he's got a punch behind his punches. So I believe Jason is the right opponent for myself, to redeem. I believe this fight is one of those fights where I can say this is one of the best fights that Zolani will have to show himself once again. And fighting Jason Cunningham, I believe it will be one of those fights where we'll be in the book of records, because it will be one of the cracker fights that will ever be produced whether in Queensberry or any of the promotions. But this fight it will be in the book of records.
Wow! I mean, we've already seen you in the Guinness Book of Records when you knocked out your man Sibinicio Gonya, I believe it was, in Belfast in record time. That didn't take you long, did it? Do you think this could be an early, very quick night for Jason Cunningham?
That didn't take me long, but if Jason Cunningham will be careless in front of me, I'm telling you now, he will follow the shoes of Usboniso Gonya.
Wow. So, okay. Well, what about the rest of the super bantamweight division? In this country, we've got so many guys around that weight who are all fighting each other, all vying to get right up there. Liam Davis won the British Super Bantamweight Championship just the other week. There's Andrew Kane chomping at the bit, young Dennis McCann. There's so many guys. Are you sort of aware of the scene over here and guys that may be in your future?
I've been watching the guys, and I know this division is quite a busy division. And, I said, I want this division because this division is busy. Everyone is fighting and everyone wants to become a world champion. So I need that kind of division where everyone is eager to fight. Everyone wants to fight the best. So I believe Liam Davis and all the other guys are there to fight. And once I become a world champion, I can promise them one thing. I'll give each and every one of them an opportunity to fight for the world title. And I believe I'll be able to showcase my skill, because I'll be fighting fighters that want to fight, fighters that are hungry to become champions. So that's exactly what I'm looking for, and as someone who's gonna show that, I want to do this as well. I want to do it with you, Zolani. So I'm ready for anyone. I'm ready for anything, and I'm telling you now. Once I become a world champion, crackers will show up left, right, and center, my champion.
Well, I guess, Zolani, one of the questions heading into this fight is, the last time we saw you on these shores was against John Real Casimero, and you were stopped in that fight. And now we're 2 years down the line, maybe 3 years, almost 3 years down the line, 2.5 years. And the question heading into this fight from UK fight fans is, what does Zolani Tete have left? Can he still be that guy that we saw all those years ago for the first time? Or has he lost it a little bit? What can you tell us about this version of Zolani Tete in 2022?
Zolani, the last time you saw him, he lost there against Casimero. I believe Casimero got lucky. He caught me at the right time, and he caught me correctly. And anything could have happened to anyone. I believe he was lucky. Zolani is still the same. As I've said before, I've been keeping myself into shape, trying to keep my style, my boxing style, because I know Zolani is not finished. Zolani is still there, and I still want to prove that I'm still in the level where I must be called one of the best fighters out there, be it in Super Bantam or Bantamweight. So going to this fight, I know there's a lot that I need to prove, but I'm not putting so much pressure on myself, because I know I need to win this fight and I need to win it spectacularly. So I won't put any pressure. I won't put any pressure to myself and even my team. We're just going there to win the fight, and we'll win it, definitely. I believe it will be a good fight. Fighting Jason Cunningham is one of those fights where I'll have to showcase my style, my skill.
Well, look, it's certainly one that we look forward to. It's been a while since the UK fans have seen you, Zolani, and I bet you're looking forward to being in front of the UK fans again. They really took to you when you were here.
I every time I'm in the UK, I feel so much love. It feels like I'm still in South Africa while I'm in the UK. So UK has become my second home. I don't feel lost when I'm there. The fans, they appreciate me. They appreciate whatever that I'm doing, and I appreciate whatever that they are doing. The support they give, the love they show whenever I step inside the square ring, and whenever I leave the square ring, whether I win or I lose, they always show the love. And I want to thank everyone who's supporting Zolani, and everyone who wants to see Zolani winning once again. And I promise them one thing: Zolani will be there, and he will do what he does best, and he will win the fight.
And where have you been training for this? How's your camp gone? I know when you used to fight in the UK, you had a sort of camp in Liverpool. You used a couple of the gyms there, and you were set up there. Have you just been training in your native South Africa for this fight? Or are you coming over using a gym? What's been the plan?
We've prepared for this fight here in South Africa, but we are planning on coming up as early as possible, because we need to finish up all our programs. There's nothing much left, just to loosen up. But, I need to feel my UK fans. I need to feel my atmosphere there in UK. Then Zolani will feel complete. Once I get there, I know Zolani will be complete, and I know Zolani will show what people want to see. I know UK fans, they know boxing, they love boxing, and that's exactly what I want to show them. Once I get there, the minute that I land there, I will feel that now is the time.
And just tell me, before we were trying to do this call around half hour ago, but you couldn't do it because something happened with the electric there. Tell us the story.
The story here is that there's quite a bit of load shedding that keeps happening for about 3 hours. It's either it started 6 o'clock, from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we don't have electricity. Sometimes from 9 o'clock up until 12 o'clock, there's no electricity. Even during the day, we have those 3 hours that we ran out of electricity. So I think we here in SA, we're still struggling with that. But I believe it's one of those things where the country or the president is making sure that it will be fixed. But yeah, I'm here now. At least one of these hotels now have got the good electricity.
Brilliant. Well, look, you're going to be leaving the rain, and you're going to be coming into the rain here in the UK. I can hear it. It is raining outside. So sorry, we can't offer you much sun, I'm afraid.
It's not a problem, man. I know there's so much rain that side. I've also been having some rains this side, so it will feel like I'm at home.
Well, look, finally, Zolani, because we will catch up next week around the press conference, around the weigh-in. Just wanted to have a quick catch up with you today. But what I want you to do is look right down the camera and pretend that you are talking to Jason Cunningham. You're not talking to Dev Sahni anymore. You're talking to Jason Cunningham. What have you got to say to Jason Cunningham?
Jason Cunningham, I hope you're ready, my brother, for the 2nd of July. Because I'll be all over you. I'll be cutting you into pieces. And I hope your family is ready, to bring you back to become a human being. Otherwise, I'll be chopping you down. I'll be chopping you down. I'll be brutally all over you, my champ. I just want to promise you that Zolani is back, and you will find out on the 2nd of July.
I mean, look, Zolani, you're one of the nicest guys in boxing, but that was absolutely savage. That was a savage threat to Jason Cunningham. So I think the press conference next week will be a lot of fun.
Definitely, the press conference will be a lot of fun. I know I'm the nicest guys, but when I step inside the square ring, it will be a totally different story. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to give Jason Cunningham. You will see all the smiles right now, but on the night, nothing.
Brilliant. Well, look, Zolani, it's been wonderful catching up with you, and I'll see you next week. I'm looking forward to your return. The UK fans are looking forward to your return, and I'm sure Jason Cunningham is looking forward to your return as well. Brilliant. Any final message?
Thank you very much, Champ, for giving me this opportunity. And also, I want to thank Mr. Frank Warren for giving me also the opportunity to come and fight again in UK. It's one of those things that are hardly happening for a South African boxer. I want to promise my fans in UK, also here in South Africa, that Zolani is back, and he's back with a bang. Watch me on the 2nd of July destroying Jason Cunningham.